Okay, so I believe most of us are already here. Let us start. So, you people had done with the task yesterday. Is there any difficulty? Anyone or the Docker images created by your side? Yes, 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 Gupta.
Yes, sir.
So, the creation of Docker image on the Linux itself was successful,
Yes, sir. It was successful.
and you have got that Docker image pushed onto your Docker Hub repository.
No, sir. That has not been done by me. Actually, um, it
So,
is
what
taking.
issue you faced while
Uh,
pushing the
Sir, it is showing error. The,
just
no, it is.
can you present your screen?
Yes, sir.
Present your screen.
Is it visible?
Yes. What Docker image you created? Just write command Docker image ls sudo Docker image ls. You
Okay.
get to know that was Docker. We created the two images, one with v1 tag, another. I think had you pulled these images or you have created these Docker images, built these images?
Sir, I have
What process
created.
you follow?
Pulled, sir. I have pulled
Create.
these.
Pulled both of these.
Yes, sir.
Then what image you created by yourself by using the build command to build?
No, no, sir. I have not built.
What was the issue?
So issue was like when I was building it was showing something like this.
You are not audible.
Um,
Speak a bit
Hello.
loud. Yeah. Just unmute yourself.
Am I audible?
Yes, now you are audible.
Yes, sir.
So what was the issue? Why you had not created the Docker image?
Sir, Docker image, sir, I was creating the Docker image, but it was not being created. I don't know what was the error.
So
Like,
what commands you used
what, sir?
to create the Docker image? If you were creating the Docker image, you must have used some commands, na? Docker build also. Can you show me the history of your this VM, Linux VM command history?
Yes, sir. So these all are the commands which I have.
History, ls cd sudo docker image run pull docker image. No build command.
So, sir, I have tried that build command in my another virtual machine, which was Oracle Linux, but that machine was not working properly. So I have built a new machine Ubuntu, and I have done the task itself today. So I was just going through that.
No, the thing is, are you having the Docker engine installed on that Oracle Linux VM? Or
Yes,
to
yes,
get the doc, you had done that. And
yes, but
the Docker build process was not working in a right fashion over there. So then why
yes,
not you had used this particular VM, Ubuntu VM to complete the task?
sir. After that, I was trying in the Oracle Linux itself again and again, but the error was throwing out because of some IP or something another issue because the connection
Then
was not building up.
why not you switched at that point in time to this VM, which was available to you, Ubuntu VM, to test out the
So,
things
sir, I have done the Ubuntu right now, sir.
you had done. But I am not able to see any sort of Docker build command run over here in the history anyway.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's
So
true.
Docker build is the actual command what is needed to build the Docker images.
Okay.
And in this particular VM itself for Ubuntu, you had not even tried once build
Yes,
the
sir.
Docker image. Why
No,
so?
no, sir, I just started this VM today itself, so I was doing.
So yesterday you were busy with some other tasks.
Yes, sir.
What were those tasks?
Sir, I was in the task of database, sir.
Who had given
Yes,
that
sir.
task?
Sir, I was in the training with Rushel.
With training with whom?
Rushel.
Rushel.
Yes, yes.
Vishnuveni, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Is Vishnuveni in this call?
Yes, sir, I'm
Sir,
here.
it was.
Yeah. Please cross check this thing that whether
Sure.
Rushel was here and why the task is not being completed, because this particular task is not, I believe, not more than 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Task was not very big.
Fine, sir. Let
Please
me cross check and then, yeah, sure.
and if possible, let Rushil connect to me.
Okay.
Make a connection for Rushil to me after this call
Um,
itself. I need to talk
okay.
to Rushil as well as other stakeholders.
Sure. So my only suggestion here is like if they have been assigned from any of the other tasks rather than yours, let them keep me posted on this or else with you because it's
But in
like
the
very
normal
confusing.
scenario, in normal
Mhm.
scenario, when so
Mhm.
we are in projects and so we're being
Yeah.
assigned a hell lot of tasks, and those
Okay.
timelines will be very critical. These tasks
Oh.
are nowhere close to that. These are just
Mhm.
running of commands, and not mere, these merely will take 10 minutes or 15 minutes. If you are new, then they can always take 15-20 minutes or so. These are
Okay.
not very huge and tedious tasks, but it
Mhm.
needs a commitment from the other side to have those things done. This is
Yeah.
the important factor, commitment from the other side. Okay. Mm, Today, let us take the these things to the review itself.
Then sir, I'm starting check out here.
Uh, Vanshika, are you done with the task? You can always okay, fine. Vanshika, yes.
Yes, sir.
You done with the task?
Sir, like there was a problem with my VMware. It was not connecting with the internet. So yesterday I sat with Rushil and Yash and tried to tried various methods to make it connect to the internet. So 2 and 2.2 or 2.5 hours I tried to connect my virtual machine to the internet, but it did not happen. So I had to uninstall my VMware and I installed VirtualBox. And I am now going to complete the task on VirtualBox.
Okay. Yesterday itself, you were busy whole day troubleshooting this VMware issue.
Actually, before that, day before yesterday, I was trying to do the HA proxy task and I had partially completed it, but I was not able to put put the IP address of the host machine. It was not like, because I had to bridge, because I needed some internet connection for that and it was not happening. So yesterday, the whole day I tried. It took me like I reached out Yash for help, but he was very busy. So actually he told me that I have to connect the laptop to the internet. So day before yesterday, since the evening and yesterday 2 or 3 hours, I tried a lot of like YouTube tutorials, everything, but it was not happening. So at last I had to uninstall VMware and I installed VirtualBox and then I tried to configure, like connect my VirtualBox Ubuntu on with internet and it worked. So now I'm working on installing Docker, but again I got an error like when I ran the command sudo apt-get update, it was saying that root user is not in the sudoers file, something like that. So then I went to an article on Medium and resolved the issue. Now I'm working on installing Docker. I'll
That
do
is
it
fine.
by today, submit the documents today itself.
Okay. So during all those troubleshooting part, who was with you from Translab side? It was Yash or Rushil?
Rushil was there and Yash came, like Yash helped for 15-20 minutes and he was busy with some tasks.
You are mute. You are mute. Please unmute yourself. You are on mute. Please unmute.
Vanshika, make yourself unmute.
Yes, the Rushil was sitting with me, he helped me, and Yash was there for 15-20 minutes because he was busy with some other tasks, but he was
Rushil, please
coming.
note on to this also, and let me connect to Rushil also on this. I need to talk to Rushil. Rushil,
Yes, sir. After this call, I'll just make a call with him.
yeah, please make a note of this issue also of
Sure.
Vanshika.
Sure, sure.
Sir, I'll complete both the tasks and submit it today itself.
Okay, fine. So, Anish, anything you want to speak? Anish and Saurav, because you had raised your
Yes, sir.
hands.
I'm done with the task.
Yes,
Yes, so I'm also
you are
done
done
with
with the task. Saurav, you are also done with task.
task. Yes, sir.
Anish, Japneet, okay.
Sir, actually, I had a problem with the task. I was almost done with it, but since I actually let you know the problem which my VM was facing, so like when I restarted the machine, the data was lost, unfortunately. So I could actually submit it by around 1 p.m. I'm doing it again. So like I have some of those screenshots. I could share those in the chat section in some time.
Yeah, I believe yesterday or day before that you
Yes,
reached
sir.
out to me regarding your VM issue. You reached
Yes,
out to
sir. I
me and
shared the
I
screen that
regarding.
time as well. Regarding the
Okay.
HA proxy as well, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So, had you got help from the person what I
No, sir. I
sent
actually
you?
did it on my own. I troubleshooted it on my own.
Okay, you had
So,
that is something.
yes, sir.
So this is what I told you earlier also. Please reach out to the persons, and if you will reach out to the persons, then I'll have some point of contact to whom I can talk and get the knowledge of the things. Until unless you'll be having any communication with the guys, we'll be in a black hole. We'll be not knowing anything that what you are doing or not. Okay.
Understood.
Nirala Kumar, you there? Nirala Kumar. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you are.
So is Nirala Kumar in this call? I'm not getting his voice. Please unmute. Yes, yes, Nirala. But I'm not getting your voice.
Nirala, can you
Nirala?
just use Anish laptop to explain
Yeah,
to you?
use another.
Yes, yes. Anish.
Nirala, you can always use another person's laptop to talk.
And
This one is in
Anish,
vicinity.
Anish, make yourself unmute.
Yes. So, yeah, yes, I can listen to you. Yes.
Yeah.
What is the status of your task?
Sir, so actually I was working in DB, so I had Oracle installed in my virtual box. So I like installed, tried to install Docker at first. So
Mm-hmm.
at that point of time, I was getting a error of like if I'm not able to resolve the error uh, with that when I was trying to install Docker. So after 4 p.m., I switched to Ubuntu. I installed Ubuntu on my PC. And then after I executed command, which you have told us. So I was able to pull the Docker file, which you had under the name of Rajiv K.U. Sharma. So I
Mm-hmm.
was able to execute up to that part. And after that, the build part, which I had to make a major image, I am executing it now.
You are executing build now. Can
I
you can
read the
you
theory part.
can
Yeah,
you present me the screen of yours?
yes, sir.
This Docker installation part was task given to you yesterday. And if you are facing any sort of issue in installation of Docker at the first place, you must have flagged that thing in yesterday's morning meeting. So that should be the thing we are going to. Because day before yesterday, I told you to have Docker engine installed on your VMs. Yesterday, I asked you that whether the task was okay or not. Okay. Today, when I'm asking, then I'm getting to know that actually Docker part is. So why this communication lag? Why after specifically asking to a single person, I am getting to know that you were facing issues in Docker, and this particular thing was told you from the very beginning that just reach out to the persons in case of any issues. This is not basically acceptable. Wallah, I am getting blank screen. Can you again reshare? Can anyone one be able to view his screen, Nirala's screen? Because yes, now it is visible. Yeah. Yes, login into the.
So it's lagging because of the memory or memory thing. It says 8 GB almost. So
So you
I'm
are
running
getting
to
any other virtual machine in the running state also, apart from Ubuntu.
yeah, so it is like I am running mobile stream right now. So there I have some work. So I
No,
am
in
doing that.
VirtualBox itself, you have or on any other VMware player, you have any other virtual machine apart from this Ubuntu right now spinning up in your laptop.
Uh, no, sir.
What is the RAM of your system?
8 GB.
8 GB. And you are using Windows 11,
10.
Windows 10. Okay. Any other hard? Why it is? Just show me the resource manager of the Windows itself
Yes, sir.
using Control Shift Escape.
Sure. My screen is stuck now. I'm
Yes.
executing at Control Shift Escape, but nothing is appearing.
Okay.
I can share you the screenshots, maybe why just in 5-10 minutes, because right now it's stuck.
Fine. 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 So, let us see to another person. Yes, Deepak. What status of your Deepak Kukreta? Yeah, what's the status of your task?
Sir, I have successfully installed the Docker, but I didn't able to log in to it.
Didn't
I'm
able
get
to log into where?
yeah,
Log
Docker
into
Hub.
where?
Docker
Docker
Hub.
Hub.
Yeah,
So you
it's
had
saying like
created the
it's saying like
created the account
permission.
over there.
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay.
Can you share your screen? Let me know what issue you are facing. People don't take things lightly. It is not like it's not.
So it's saying like permission denied while trying to connect to local daemon socket.
Show me the Docker Hub page. Docker Hub page on the web browser. Logged in.
Yes, sir.
Deepak 199 is your user, not
Yeah.
Deepak.at.
Yeah, I have tried that also.
Just type it out.
I'm getting the same error.
This is the permission denied while trying to connect to the Docker daemon socket. Which is type sudo docker login. Right, Deepak something whatsoever is your user. Login succeeded.
Yeah.
The very basic thing is if you are getting permission denied due to some file issue or you don't have any sort of access to that file to write onto that, then always comes into picture is root user. You can always use the root user privileges to have the accessibility of those files. Very basic.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So you must have reached out to someone internally to the team yesterday itself for this purpose. very small problem also, you can always reach out to Prakhar or other persons like any one of your team members. Had you discussed this problem with anyone other in your team itself? Or
Yes, sir, I have discussed with Prakhar, but yeah, he also not able to fix that
other
issue.
people? Had you reached out to any other in Translab itself to get this problem solved?
Yeah, Yash was a little busy yesterday, so I didn't able to.
Apart from yes, three, four other people are also given the you are given the names of those people to reach out to them. Or in case no one will be available, you need to reach out to the Krishnaveni itself. She is coordinator. You need to coordinate with the team members, or else if anyone will not be should not have been able to resolve your problem, you people need to reach out to me via Krishnaveni itself. So was Krishnaveni not available yesterday?
She was available, but I tried to troubleshoot it myself, like search on internet.
But up till EOD yesterday itself, you are not able to troubleshoot. You must have given some sort. Time management is most important over here. You must have given yourself 1 hour or 2 hours to troubleshoot by yourself, and you must have given the other, because in actual project environment you will be given with the timelines itself. Like yesterday I had given you. So if you linger upon onto the things, then actual project execution will be delayed. That will be a hell lot of issue created for the project timelines. Will ultimately can these sort of negligence can take the project to the failure state. So this is what we want to teach you out during this session. You must have given some sort of timeline to you, like 1 hour or 2 hours to troubleshoot the thing by yourself. If not, then you need to reach out to the other escalation matrix. And you were being presented with escalation matrices like Yash or others. If not available, then you need to reach Krishnaveni itself. Then afterwards, Krishnaveni responsibility to make the person or resource available for you. Understood? Krishnaveni, you were not reached upon yesterday by the guys. Understood. I'll talk to Krishnaveni passively after this call. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, were the guys not reaching to you onto the problems yesterday? Because today they are saying that we are facing some sort of issue, not able to resolve, and Yash and others were not. Yash was not basically available. He
Yes,
had
sir.
given other people's names also, and in any case, others will not be
Yeah, I
able
saw
to
that.
resolve the
Actually, I was thinking
that
of
comes to
coming back to
you.
the office and send it. But I think before I can see what
Actually,
probably I'm in right
I am available in the floor. I'm just sitting next to them. I don't know what's wrong, like why they're not reaching out to me if they're stuck. I have been multiple times. I've been reminding them if you're stuck anywhere, reach out to me.
Now the
So yeah,
problem is
still
no
they
one
are.
is going to. Yes, the thing is, no one is going to
Your
be
best function and
in
mechanism
mess.
is fine.
They will be losing.
Hmm.
Will not be losing the things out. They will lose out onto the things because you. I don't know you know or not, because in previous batches people had learnt on their own. In this batch and few other batches, they had got the privilege of trainings, and they are not basically utilizing the opportunity.
Yeah.
It seems to me.
So let me have a word with you after this call, and we'll just we'll just discuss on this.
Let us take anyone who had completed the task successfully and have some positive vibes in this.
Yeah.
So,
I think Anish is there who has been completed
Yes,
the task.
Anish. Anish, you had done the task
Yes, sir. Task has been done.
successfully. Can you please present your screen?
Yes, sir. Is it visible, sir? Hello.
Yeah, yes. It is visible.
Am I audible, sir?
Now, yeah, you are audible. Just fine. Make this particular
Use the
window
directory,
full screen
or you
so that
can
we
call
can
it
be
repository.
able to. Yeah, this Ubuntu running VM VirtualBox machine to the full screen mode. Okay, it is still okay. No issue. You can type sudo docker image ls so that I can get to know that what images you are having right now. Is something. Okay.
It's a retrain.
Okay, fine. Fine. So you used you have built the Docker image by yourself.
Yes, sir.
So
Here is retrain.
can you again just type ls so that I can get to know where is Docker file actually in which directory
Yes, sir. And light
you use?
HTTP deployment.
Not much
Here is
audible.
light. And if I do vi Docker file,
In which particular directory you are having Docker file stored in the VM?
and sir user directory.
In this directory only. Fine. Show me the Docker file. vi Docker file.
Here is the repository, sir.
Yours is Anish 143, na? Fine.
Yes, sir.
Good. And you had uploaded a 16 hours ago. That is fine. Just show me the VM where you have created this particular Anish 143 / light HTTPD colon vframe. The VM itself, Ubuntu VM.
Okay, sir.
Show me this Anish, okay, 143 light HTTPD vframe. Okay, 17 hours ago. That is something good. You have created a Docker. Show me the history of this VM and get to know that what particular commands you use, how many times you failed or what.
Here is the history, sir.
History.
Can I just change the directory of the file?
Okay.
Just build the own image file.
Your screen is struck to me or your bandwidth is low. You are connected using Wi-Fi network of office or somewhere?
So it's lagging to the high end.
It is lagging. Issues. Other files. Saurav, you done with the task?
Yes, sir. I'm audible, sir.
Yes, you are very much audible.
Okay, sir.
Please present your screen.
Okay, sir. Is my screen visible, sir?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay, sir. Here I have implemented the task. So I have Docker file into this directory inside documents.
Fine.
I have this. After that, I have run Docker build command.
Perfect.
Then image is created. And after that, this is my image that I have created.
Very good.
And after that, I have pushed my Docker image into my repository. That is Saurav021, my username, and this is my
Okay.
image. So after that, I tagged it into my repository, and after that, uh, my image
Basically,
is pushed.
previously, what was
Yes, sir.
the thing you had pushed it onto? You must have got some sort of issue or error,
Yes, sir.
because your
Yes, sir.
Docker file's name was myHttpd something, and it was not preceded with Saurav 021.
Yes,
And it,
this thing.
as already we had discussed yesterday, it need
Yes,
to
sir.
see on what particular user we need to push it out. So it was not getting, and it had told that this actually don't exist onto the thing,
Yes,
like this one is. So you then need to rename that. Then you tag by using the tag command itself.
yes,
You
sir.
rename
This
the
thing.
Docker. Okay, fine, perfect.
Then after that, it got pushed, and after that, I log into my account, and
So
then
one thing I believe, after renaming or so, you must have observed that we got two files.
yes, sir.
Understood?
These two files.
Two
Yes,
files
sir.
means, but the image ID is same. Means actually, I am having one image of 204 MB.
Yes, sir.
See, na, image ID is exactly same, na?
2743. Yes, sir. It's same.
Yeah. So
Yes.
basically, what I had got is two names to a single image,
Yes.
like soft links. You had ever
Yes.
used soft links in Linux? It is like a bit bad. So then you can always use the second name of a renamed file to actually push it onto here. That is very good. You had used tag image or tag command also. While doing this, you get to know many other things also. In actual, after renaming, I'll be getting two names of the same image ID. And
Yes, sir.
what in on hard disk itself, it will be consuming only 204 MB, and not actually two separate names, right? Then it has told that resource denied, but
Then I
why
run
so?
this,
Because you
and
had not logged in. Because
yes, sir.
when you pushed, at that point in time, you were not logged in. That
Same error that you got in the yesterday session, sir.
yes.
Yes, sir. And then now it's working, sir. And this is my
That is
Docker web account. Here I have
perfect. So this is
Yes, sir.
something good from you. So you must have assisted the other guys also, yes, who were not being able to perform the task.
Yes, sir. We were doing this in today morning.
Today morning, yes.
Some of my friends. Yes.
Be helpful. That will be like it will be helpful to someone, and it will ultimately be reflected in your basically training part or anything. You will be getting more on.
Yes.
Fine, that is something good. So now let me share my. So as we got to know from the previous session from before also, that what containers are. We had done hands-on on Docker images. Now this particular today's session will be a bit more interactive and more of sort of a question answers sort of session, so that I can get to know what things you got from the this latest technology also, or today's science. So what we got to know in the previous sessions is what VM is, why virtual machines are being used, what containers are, why containers came into existence, why they are now basically replacing the virtual machines for hosting some sort of microservices based applications also. Why for microservices based applications, containerization is very, very crucial. Because for microservices based applications, we need to deal with thousands of microservices for a single application. Single application, we need to deal with lot of microservices. What should be responsible for different tasks to be completed in the application. We took the example of Instagram. We took the example of other sort of social networking and sites like Netflix. Each microservice should be is responsible for different tasks. For let us take an example of Instagram. Images for Instagram should be dealt by some microservice one for images. Like video postings should be dealt by microservice to chat or what I can say, sort of messaging should be dealt with microservice 3 or what are the like, shorts and all in YouTube, in Instagram, what we call, I don't remember, short videos sort of thing, what came into the Instagram feed itself. Or YouTube, it is called shorts. For Instagram, I don't know. Microservice number 4 will be responsible for that functionality. You understood, no? Basically, a bigger applications these days comprises of hell a lot of functionalities. Authentication will be done by microservice number 5. And all those basic functionalities what are being imposed into the application are taken care by separate microservices. Why microservices came into existence and why are these industry standard? Because we want dedicated, we can have dedicated team of developers for each microservice. So each microservice, irrespective of other microservice, can be upgraded, can be downgraded, can be put onto new functionality having. So they are not dependent, strongly dependent on each other. So they can be handled independently, maybe by developers, maybe by the persons who have to deploy them onto the infrastructure. Each and every microservices can be deployed onto the infrastructure without any intervention of the or any you can say hindrance by the other microservice. In latest sort of modernized application microservice, we can always spin up upon various microservices on various different clusters itself across the globe. That is also possible. So a global application can be in existence. So this is high level sort of thing. So we'll not be discussing all those architectures and so, but in nutshell, in small words or say simple words, microservices came into existence and are very useful as well as are very successful in this point in time because of the various functionalities or attributes being provided by them. One is independence. Independence means irrespective of any other microservice, they can be scaled in, they can be scaled out, they can be fault tolerant, they can be having. They basically behave as a sort of different application what can communicate with other microservices using API calls, REST API and all other RPCs also. So again, a high level concept for I believe you don't know what RPCs are or not. Need not to discuss that. Okay, but you need to know only one thing is why microservices. So to host the microservices of a single big large application, we need containerization. Why so? Because a high number of containers can be spun up upon a single VM. A VM can support number of containers. So we need not to have a single VM to host a single microservice. So to host a application having thousands of microservices, we need at least thousands of VMs. And if we want to scale them to have to cater the large amount of traffic itself, then to the number of scale, we need more VMs. And it will be very hard for humans or anyone to deal with those large number of VMs or containers manually. So then what we need is, we needed we needed automation. Automation then came into picture. So what automation is, what Kubernetes is, why we require that particular thing, reason to automate the deployment of application or microservices onto some platform. So basically to get to know about what platform is and how we can spin up upon the various microservices or how we can spin up upon the number of containers in an automated way, we need to first learn that what challenges normally we face during the deployments. So here itself it is written that most important during the deployment of the application, if it is not automated in any sense, then to deal with such a large number of microservices to just only deploy, we have to spend a large amount of time. And if the actual team is just be spending more and more of time in deploying itself, then how can they will be able to develop more and more functionalities onto the application? And the whole thing will be spinning upon across what the actual deployment was. In nutshell, what I want to say is, अगर हम माइक्रो सर्विसेज बेस्ड सिस्टम को देखें, उसका प्रो ये है कि वो सारी चीजों को हैंडल कर लेता है, स्केल पे कर लेता है चीजों को, ऑटोमेट करेगा, स्केलेबिलिटी सब कुछ करेगा. बट द थिंग इज, अगर हम कंटेनर्स के अंदर या VMs के अंदर माइक्रो सर्विसेज को मैनुअली डिप्लॉय करेंगे, सबसे बड़ी दिक्कत ये आएगी कि मैनुअली करने के लिए बहुत सारे मैन पावर चाहिए और बहुत सारा टाइम चाहिए, मेटा डेटा चाहिए. विल नॉट बी एबल टू डू दैट इन ए फ्लॉलेस मैनर. तो अगर हम उसी पचड़े में ही उलझे रहे कि माइक्रो सर्विस को हमें डिप्लॉय ही करते रहना है, उसको ट्रबल शूट ही करते रहना है, कंटेनर्स को उसकी नेटवर्किंग ही करते रहना है कंटेनर की, देन एक्चुअल काम नहीं कर पाएंगे. एक्चुअल काम क्या है कि जो एप्लीकेशन बैठी हुई है, इंस्टाग्राम की एग्जांपल ले लो, कोई भी ले लो, उसे अगर अपनी इमेजेस को सर्फ करना है, भेजना है लोगों को, तो वो अगर फंक्शनैलिटी ही ब्रेक हो गई बीच में, तो डेवलपर्स उसकी तरफ फोकस नहीं कर पाएंगे, सिर्फ वो संभालते ही रहेंगे कि मेरी एप्लीकेशन बैठेगी कैसे इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के. तो उसके लिए हमें क्या चाहिए था, एक ऐसी प्लेटफॉर्म जो ऑटोमेट करे सारी चीजें. वो प्लेटफॉर्म कहाँ से आया? Kubernetes. गूगल ऐसे ही यूज करता था पहले, बॉगलेट्स के नाम से. Kubernetes आया मार्केट. अब ये प्लेटफॉर्म कैसे करते हैं ये सारे, how they perform the tasks itself. तो नॉर्मली अभी तक हमने देखा जितनी भी माइक्रो सर्विसेज या जो भी हमने कंटेनर बनाया, वो मैनुअली हम डॉकर के अंदर चलाते थे. डॉकर के अंदर जैसे ही चलाया, डॉकर कहीं एक VM पे बैठा हुआ है किसी वर्चुअल मशीन पे, वो अपना कुछ स्पेस एलोकेट लेगा, अंडरलाइन वर्चुअल मशीन का रैम और प्रोसेसिंग पावर लेगा, अल्टीमेटली स्पिन अप कर देगा एप्लीकेशन को। दैट इज गुड। और एक सेम वीएम के अंदर मैं मल्टीपल नंबर ऑफ कंटेनर्स चला सकता हूँ, मे इट बी डिफरेंट नंबर ऑफ माइक्रो सर्विसेज उसके अंदर रहेंगी। हर कंटेनर अपनी अलग माइक्रो सर्विस रखेगा, और मान के चलो मैंने 10 कंटेनर एक ही वीएम के अंदर चला दिए। जैसा हम कल बात कर रहे थे कि जो कंटेनर बैठा हुआ है जिसके अंदर माइक्रो सर्विस होगी या कोई भी एप्लीकेशन बैठी होगी, वो डॉकर के अलग नेटवर्क के ऊपर चलती है, और हमें पोर्ट फॉरवर्ड करना पड़ता है वीएम के नेटवर्क पे अगर उसको एक्सेस करना है। तो वैसे ही जो वीएम का आईपी एड्रेस है वो डिफरेंट रहता है नेटवर्क, और जो डॉकर अपना अंदर नेटवर्क बनाता है वो डिफरेंट होता है। अब होगा ये कि अगर उसी डॉकर के अंदर 10 अलग अलग कंटेनर चल रहे हैं, वो आपस में तो कम्युनिकेट करेंगे क्योंकि वो सेम नेटवर्क पे होंगे डॉकर वाले, बट बाहर अगर उनको कम्युनिकेट करवाना है वीएम पे, तो मुझे पोर्ट फॉरवर्डिंग या नेटवर्क एड्रेस ट्रांसलेशन करनी पड़ेगी। एक यूज केस यहाँ पे आ गया कि हमें समझ आई कि अगर मैं मल्टीपल कंटेनर्स को एक ही वीएम के ऊपर चलाता हूँ तो मुझे नेटवर्क चाहिए आपस में बात करने की, जो डॉकर देता है। और अगर मेरे को स्पेसिफिक एक वीएम के बाद दूसरी वीएम के ऊपर, मान के चलो अब एक वीएम की कैपेसिटी है 10 कंटेनर्स को चलाने की, दूसरी वीएम पे मैं उसी एप्लीकेशन के 10 और कंटेनर चला देता हूँ जो डिफरेंट हों पहले से। अब जब उनको इंटरेक्ट करवाना है पहले वाले 10 को अगले वाले 10 वाली वीएम के अंदर, तो मेरे को एक यूनिक पूरा सिंगल नेटवर्क चाहिए जो 20 के 20 कंटेनर सेम नेटवर्क के अंदर हो। तो पॉसिबल नहीं हो पा रहा। रीजन कि पहली वीएम ने अपना डॉकर का अलग नेटवर्क बनाया, दूसरे ने दूसरा अलग नेटवर्क बनाया हुआ है। अब पहले 10 तो इंटर कम्युनिकेट कर पा रहे हैं अंदर, दूसरे 10 के लिए मेरे को फिर कम्प्लेक्स सॉर्ट ऑफ नेटवर्किंग करनी पड़ेगी, और उस कम्प्लेक्स सॉर्ट ऑफ नेटवर्किंग के लिए मैन आवर चाहिए, मैन पावर चाहिए, और वो फॉल्ट प्रोन होते हैं। जितना कम्प्लेक्स चीज को करेंगे उतना ज्यादा फॉल्टी खराब होने की गुंजाइश बढ़ जाती है। अब वो दिक्कत भी आ गई यहाँ पे। मैनुअली मैं एक वीएम की लार्जेस्ट कैपेसिटी के हिसाब से डॉकर में तो कंटेनर चलवा रहा हूँ, तो प्रॉब्लम कहाँ पे आ रही है, अगर उससे भी ज्यादा कंटेनर होंगे, माइक्रो सर्विसेज होंगे सेम एप्लीकेशन के, तो मेरे को एक और वीएम चाहिए होगी, और प्रॉब्लम आएगी उसकी नेटवर्किंग करने में, इंटरनल नेटवर्किंग डॉकर की। दैट विल बी एन इशू। अब उसको कैसे सॉल्व किया जाए अगर मैनुअली भी कर रहा हूँ। अब थर्ड थिंग इज, अगर मान के चलो यहाँ पे भी मैंने चला लिया, वहां पे भी चला लिया, अब है तो एक ही वीएम के ऊपर 10 कंटेनर चल रहे हैं ना, हाई अवेलेबिलिटी कहाँ से आएगी? हाई अवेलेबिलिटी मतलब मेरे को अगर स्केल करना है, अगर वो एक वीएम ही फेल होगी, सिंगल एक वीएम, तो सारे कंटेनर उसी के ऊपर बैठे हुए हैं, अल्टीमेटली 10 के 10 कंटेनर खत्म हो जाएंगे। तो क्वाइट ए पॉसिबिलिटी जो वीएम जिसके ऊपर मैं बैठा हुआ हूँ वो उसमें हार्डवेयर फेलियर आ जाए अंडरलाइन सर्वर पे, उसमें कोई उसका पोस्ट ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम क्रैश कर जाए। और अगर मैंने एक ही, मान के चलो माइक्रो सर्विस 1 एक पे बैठी हुई है, और उसको मेरे को 3 इंस्टेंसेस में, मतलब उस पर ज्यादा लोड आ रहा है से, तो मैंने 3 के स्केल पे रख दिया, माइक्रो सर्विस 1 पहले कंटेनर में, फिर से माइक्रो सर्विस 1 ही दूसरे कंटेनर में, और 3 भी तीसरे कंटेनर पे, और उसको मैंने लोड बैलेंस कर दिया, पर रखा मैंने उसको सेम वीएम के ऊपर है। क्या फायदा? हाई अवेलेबिलिटी नहीं है। जब वो वीएम मरेगी या खत्म होगी, तीनों के तीनों इंस्टेंस एक साथ खत्म हो जाएगी, ना तो फॉल्ट टॉलरेट हुआ, ना हाई अवेलेबिलिटी